I've had a very chocolatey week. I don't know what to say about it. I'm not gonna be in denial. I need to stop eating sugar. Hope you've been well. Welcome back. Oh, my neck just cracked. We're back today with an HMART haul, and we're here because that's the best video that I have up right now. It's doing the best, and it's interesting because my channel initially was a skincare channel, and then I decided to kind of do whatever was happening in my life, but now we're back with HMART. So these are half products that I can already vouch for, I consistently buy, and so I want to share with you. The other half, less than half, it's just this guy right over here, and this is not from HMART. I'm not sure if you can even buy this at HMART, but I got it from Amazon, so that's good to know. This cost $20 for a pack of 10, so that's pretty decent considering it's the Morimoto chicken ramen. Excited about that. Let's give it a try. Let's see how it is. So the thing with all of these YouTubers that can eat and eat and eat and then describe what it is that they're eating is that they eat so much that I'm literally bewildered by how much is going in their mouth. So I have segmented some of these items so that I don't need to stuff myself all at once. And so I'll be plugging in the videos as we go. First of all, these two instant soup, rice soups, I believe. They are excellent, 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 excellent. Oh, and this is what we have inside these dudes. We have a dough for noodles. Is this the one that's made out of? I don't know. Probably not made out of potatoes. I think I'm thinking of something else. And then we have our two sauces. A little spoon that I'm not gonna use. Very cute, nice little touch. So those are the freeze-dried veggies. And I guess it's just this sauce that goes in here along with this. I have learned that this actually yields to more than you would think. I'm just hoping I'm doing this right. It smells very like gochujang-y, which means chili paste. Nothing out of the ordinary. This is supposed to be the hot version of the sujibi that I normally do like. Nice little tip. There's a little line. It already smells very good. Here we have it. And it doesn't look all that appetizing, to be honest. Hi, Lee. It says 1.5 minutes in the microwave instead of pouring the water in. It looks much better now. Actually, now that's mixed. Let's see. Let's taste the broth. I have some hanging skin here. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, yum. Really flavorful. Like, I'm going to put in a little bit of water. So you definitely taste the chili paste. Now let's taste like the main dough stuff. You know, I'm a really big fan of all of these instant pots from Korea. I feel like the consistency of the noodle tastes really good. And excuse a serious mess around my house. And the broth is so flavorful. This is very spicy. Not, I can't handle it spicy, but it's spicy. Just feels very hearty and warm and satisfying. Yum. I highly recommend buying some of these guys. It's just also much better for you than American instant food. And definitely tasty. I'm very surprised they have achieved the flavor with the powder mix. I can't express enough how great the consistency of the noodles are. So obsessed. So this guy I also found on Amazon, but it is a lot pricier than if you do go to HMART because I asked my mom how much she got it for, and she said it was under $3 on sale. And on Amazon, I found it for $6 each because it was 6 for $30. So a discrepancy over there kind of by 2. So this is what it looks like on the inside. We have some stock powder and we have rice cakes. And in Korean, we say da. So there's a line right over here and that's where you fill the water up. I'll just cover it up. It doesn't look that good, but hopefully it's tasty. Oh, it's pretty good. It could be a little bit seasoned with salt, but I put the water right up to the line, but maybe next time I'll put it right below it. And then let's taste the rice cake. Oh, it looks really chapped. Overall, really good. I would even put some hot sauce or something. I was eating this with kimchi and I found it worked perfectly. And the thing with the dough to soup ratio is that there's a lot of dough. I'm always surprised by how stuffed and full I am because I feel like with a regular cup soup that you get, you don't usually have that many noodles in it. After eating this, my lip did flare a bit, but it went away. Look at my lips. I'm washing my face now, but I think I'm having some allergic reaction to that bowl or the powder because this did not happen with the other bowl. It doesn't hurt, it's probably gonna go away soon, but good to know. If this happens to anyone else, please let me know. It's very strange. This never happens to me with food. My favorite dumplings. They're not the cheapest. So there are 8 dumplings inside and each pack, at least for the shrimp dumplings, cost $8. No, $7, I believe. Or $6. $5.99 for 8 dumplings. And I found that this is available on HMART.com, which is great. But it is pricey because you only get 8 dumplings out of this. And this you need to steam. 10 minutes. Now just pour sauce over. I really like that they don't pop and the consistency of both the inside and the outside. So there's a full shrimp in there. You see it's packed. Could have been a little hotter, but yum. This is from the same company. I haven't tried it yet, but it's the shrimp and spinach. Initially, I thought it was just the spinach because it was bigger, so I assumed that it was all veggies, but it's not. And then we have, as I spoke about, the Morimoto ramen. So I just want to do a comparison of this and then these bowls because this is significantly cheaper. And looking at the video from Strictly Dumpling, these require more water than the instructions state. So we'll do that. Another must-have is that tuna is so much better from Korea. And if you get the vegetable tuna, there are different ones from this exact company. But if you get the vegetable ones, you'll notice that there are potatoes inside, peas inside, carrots inside, and it just makes a big difference when you are, again, in a rush and really, really hungry and just have rice and maybe kimchi if you're me. So, works great. This I found, well, this I got at HMART, but they have the other flavors on Amazon, not this particular one for whatever reason. So, I find that the vegetable ones are a lot better than the normal ones. Or maybe I just like that there are potato pieces in it and stuff. So, between these two guys, this is hard to find anywhere but HMART. This is easier to find online, and this is the winner. This is something that I keep on buying 5 packs at a time because I just don't want to keep making it dirty. So this, I recommend. This is what Strictly Dumpling, again, it's kind of what I go to when it comes to Asian food. He loves this, but I find the dough really, really thick. And in fact, maybe we can give this another try. Let's give this a try. Open this up and see what happens. And this is sujebi. Sujebi, which is same as this. It's kind of like an anchovy powder that I have a very hard time with because it's just very difficult to make. You need to boil the anchovies for a long time. I find that the taste, when I make it, it's a little dull. I'm not good at making these things. So let's see how this instant pack works. I'm so excited to try this, honestly. I've never even been to the Morimoto restaurant. If you live in New York City, it is, I believe, in Chelsea, which is downtown or semi-downtown, but not too far from here. Bushwick, if you haven't seen my house tour, I will link it up here, but Bushwick is, at least my stop on the L train, DeKalb Avenue, is about 15 minutes away from downtown Manhattan. So this one is the chicken flavor. They have another flavor, I don't remember, is it pork? I can look it up, but it says cook in 3 minutes. Maybe I should stick an egg in this. No, maybe not, just because I'm going to be eating so much. Let's see how this works. In a small cup, 450 ml of hot water, and noodles cook for 3 minutes. Stir occasionally. What is 450 ml in cups? 50 ml, 2 cups. So because he mentioned that the flavor is way too strong with just 2, I'm gonna put in like 2 3/4. 2. I'm actually doing like a 2.5 because if it is too strong, I'll just add a little bit more water. Now, what's in here? We have the noodles, and we have 2 little packs. Meanwhile, empty soup packet in a separate bowl. Oh, so let's prepare this now, I guess. Usually, this is mixed with the water that's boiling, but I guess that's not the, oh, it smells like regular ramen powder. It smells very nice. And what is this except like a little anise. Oh, it's like an oil. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm also very hungry. Excited, and water's boiling soon. So as the water boils, I just want to talk a little bit more about my channel and where it will go. So it's just going to be a land of where and what I read, what I see, and if I'm improving my life in one way, why not share it with the world? So it was supposed to be all about skincare just because I thought a niche was the best way to go, but I'm just gonna be free willy and just go with what feels right, because I think that authenticity will bring in more excitement and motivation so that this can be a forever thing, because I'm very much enjoying it and there's no reason why I need to stick to only one thing. Too silly. 3 minutes. So now, just the broth. Let's keep the noodles aside. I hope I didn't put too much liquid. Okay. Mix it around. Ah! It smells really like chicken brothy. It's so good. I'm so impressed. I thought maybe I put too much water, so I put 2.5 cups of water in. Yummy. Wow. Next time I'll put an egg in this. This is probably the best ramen soup that's not spicy I've had in a while. I mean, it could definitely use some spice, but if you don't like spicy stuff, this is so good. Definitely taste the chicken brothiness in this. And even though it's just noodles and broth, I'm so impressed, you guys. And it's $2 a pack. If you don't know who Morimoto is, he's a Michelin-Star, super famous Japanese chef that has a restaurant in New York. So that gives you a background as to what I'm eating. And all of this quarantine stuff is over, and I am alone without a cat. I definitely need to be in Asia for as much as I can. The goal is that I can work from wherever, doing my thing, sharing the greatness of life. Because why the hell not, you know? On a cold day, because my apartment is still having fucking heat issues. This is so good. Highly recommend it. Buy instant noodle packages. Why not get one from a Michelin-Star chef? I really don't want to stop. I need to stop because there are other things. I just can't believe it's so good. Finished. I'm gonna take a little break because I can't do, I'm like seriously flabbergasted as to how these people eat so much at once and then not feel so sick. I mean, I've also read about YouTubers getting really sick as they do mukbang stuff, but I ain't trying to get that sick, alright? So good. Maybe I should have used like a tiny bit less water. So a tiny bit less water than 2.5 cups. It's still good at 2.5, but a little bit less than 2.5 cups would have been a pungent flavor. This is probably gonna make me so sick. Or not. This is part 2 of an HMART haul. I will link the first part up above. There will be a part 3. I really want to eat all of these dumplings and sujabi and spinach shrimp things with you, but it's almost 10 o'clock. And to be honest, I'm editing this video and I also cannot fit this into my stomach. But there will be another part to this series. Eventually, we'll know the whole store, you and me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.